Hello everyone. In this video we look at the higher order reactions. So we'll talk about the integrated rate expression for the higher order reactions. Particularly we will talk about the second order, and then we will be generalizing it to any nth order. So what is a second order reaction? So where the order of the reaction is equal to 2. And we are looking at reactions where we have only one reactant, means A giving rise to products. So if this is the reaction we are considering, then the rate of consumption of A, which is minus dA by dt, instantaneous rate value, will be equal to K into A square, because it is a second order reaction. K is the rate constant. Now we have to get the integrated rate expression, means we have to integrate it. So we will rearrange the terms. What we'll have is minus dA by A square will be equal to K into dt. Now the thing that we need to consider is, as the time value will change from 0 to t, concentration is going to change from A naught to A. So the integration of this, so minus dA by A square, the limits of concentration are A naught to A, will be equal to integral 0 to t K dt. Now in the previous derivations also we have seen, if we have integral K dt, K is a constant, will come out. So we have integral dx will be equal to x. We have to put the limits, final limit value minus initial limit value. So thereby the RHS part will be K into t minus 0, which is K into t. So that is already something we have seen in the derivations of zero order reaction and first order reaction also. Now talking about the LHS part. LHS part, what we have is integral of dx by x square type. So this we can write it as integral x power minus 2 dx. So this is generally in integration form what we call as integral x power n dx, whose integration value will be x power n plus 1 by n plus 1, means x power, here the value of n is minus 2. So x power minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1 means x power minus 1 by minus 1, means 1 by x. So the integration value of dA by A square is going to be minus 1 by A. So talking about the LHS part now, so minus of, we'll have minus 1 by final limit is A, minus of minus 1 by A naught initial limit is equal to KT. Now here minus into minus is plus, but we have overall minus outside. So finally what we have is 1 by A minus 1 by A naught is equal to KT. So this is the integrated rate expression for the second order reaction. So 1 by A minus 1 by A naught will be equal to KT. So while solving problems related to the second order reaction, if we have a single reactant, we will be using it. And we can even have second order reaction where we will be having two substances. Let us say for example A plus B giving rise to products, where the rate can be equal to K into A power 1 B power 1. So we can even have second order reactions like this, but here we are not analyzing it. Probably in so these kind of questions will only come in JEE advanced level. While looking at some problems related to JEE advanced, we will talk about that. Then the other important factor that we have discussed both for zero order as well as the first order reactions is the half-life. So what is half-life of a second order reaction? So half-life of zero order reaction, so we saw that half-life of zero order reaction will be A naught by 2K. That was the half-life value for the zero order reaction. And half-life for the first order reaction, so we are just trying to recall the values of the formulae. Half-life of the first order reaction is 0.693 by K. And the conclusion from this is, for the zero order reaction, T half is proportional to A naught. For the first order reaction, T half is proportional to A naught power 0. So here it is A naught power 1, here it is A naught power 0. That means it is independent of A naught value. Now we are going to see what about the second order. So second order rate expression is 1 by A minus 1 by A naught is equal to K into T. So half-life means the value of A will be A naught by 2. So put it here, what we have is 1 by A naught by 2 minus 1 by A naught is equal to KT. This means the 2 will go to the numerator. 2 by a naught minus 1 by a naught is equal to kt. Means this is 2 by a naught minus 1 by a naught will be 1 by a naught. This means the t value will be 1 by a naught into k. This is actually the t half. Means what we see is, in case of the second order, t half is proportional to a naught power minus 1. So we can even have a general result over here which we can remember. For any nth order reaction, t half will be proportional to a naught power 1 minus n, where n will be the order of the reaction. So we can see for the 0 order, we'll have to put n is equal to 0. This means t half is proportional to a naught power 1. For the first order, n is equal to 1. So 1 minus 1 will be 0. So t half will be independent of a naught. For the second order, n value will be 2. So what we have is t half proportional to a naught power 1 minus 2 is minus 1. So like this, for the nth order also we can decide what is the relation between the t half value and the original concentration. So only for the first order reaction, t half will be independent of the original concentration. Now moving on to the general idea of what is an nth order reaction. So again we are looking at reactions having only one reactant. So we have the nth order reaction, A giving rise to products, means minus dA by dt will be equal to k into a power n. So if we rearrange it, what we will be having is minus dA by a power n will be equal to k dt. So as the time will change from 0 to t, the value of concentration will be changing from a naught to a. And again here, if you look at it, the integration value, integral minus dA by a power n, the limits are a naught to a, will be equal to integral 0 to t k dt. The RHS part we already talked about it. RHS part will be integration kt. We have seen it in all the derivations so far. The LHS part, what we are having is integral a power minus n dA. So this is equal to a power minus n plus 1 divided by minus n plus 1, the integration value, which means what we will be having is 1 by 1 minus n a power 1 minus n. So just to write it as, instead of minus n plus 1, we will write as 1 minus n. So on substituting the value, what we will have is minus is there outside, a power 1 minus n by 1 minus n minus of a naught power 1 minus n by 1 minus n. So if you multiply the minus for both the terms, what we will overall be having is a naught power 1 minus n by 1 minus n minus a power 1 minus n by 1 minus n is equal to kt. So we can take the 1 minus n common out, and what we will be having, and take it to the RHS, what we will have is a naught power 1 minus n minus a power 1 minus n is equal to 1 minus n into kt. So this is the general nth order integrated rate expression. And we can see that if we are talking about the second order reaction, so we can even verify if it is fitting the second order reaction or not. So this we can use for all the reactions starting from the second order, not for the 0 order or the first order. We can use it starting from the second order. So if you put n is equal to 2, what we are going to have, a naught power 1 minus 2 is minus 1 minus a power minus 1 is equal to 1 minus 2 is minus 1 into kt, which is 1 by a naught minus 1 by a is equal to minus kt. Multiplying both sides with minus, what we have is 1 by a minus 1 by a naught is equal to kt. So we can just check in the previous discussion that we had this as the integrated rate expression for the second order reaction. Second order reaction, the reaction is 1 by a minus 1 by a naught is equal to kt. So this result we can use for any nth order starting from the second order reaction. And even for the nth order also, we can find what will be the half-life. All we have to do is that the value of a will be equal to, we have to substitute it as a naught by 2, thereby we will get the half-life value. So this is about the higher order reactions in terms of second order or even any of the higher order. So generally we will not get many problems on this, but occasionally if we are getting problems means we should be able to answer it by using these concepts.